Hey guys, so yesterday's video was on diagonal control and today's video is going to be on perpendicular control when your spines cross and make a T. And these are simply the spinal control elements when you are grappling or fighting with someone. These are the deeper ideas or positions that exist that are behind the positions. This is something that I teach you how to exploit in my submission land instructional, and in my unpinnable instructional I show you how to defend against perpendicular control. So check that out. These are the underlying spinal concepts that actually make the techniques work, and hopefully through studying these you get a deeper idea and understanding of what we're actually doing in these positions. Thanks.
So our next major concept in this series is going to be perpendicular control. You see this all throughout Jiu-Jitsu as well, and once we are able to use this in combination with diagonal control, then it's going to be really, really difficult for our opponent to stop. So let me give you some examples of perpendicular control so you know what I mean. Furthermore, what's really important to understand is a lot of times when we're moving from diagonal control, then we move to perpendicular, and then we move to diagonal, then we move to perpendicular. So this is sort of what I mean. If we're here and we use the same examples last time, let's do head facing the wall over there, Alberto. And we use the same idea from last time as the diagonal control, right, where I control the top segment and the bottom segment here, and I'm able to use this to get my leg out. The next movement that I'm going for is perpendicular control, where now I control him like a T. Perpendicular. Okay, so some examples of perpendicular control are going to be any form of side control. So regular cross-face underhook, Keisagatame is a great example of side control. Perpendicular control, excuse me. They're one and the same. Reverse Keisagatame is a great example of a scenario where our spines make that T shape. If you look at the deep half guard, okay, if Alberto's here, if Alberto has me in deep half guard, this is a variation of perpendicular control. If we have a Kimura trap, I'm here, I have the Kimura feet to the camera, Alberto, and we're in perpendicular control. Okay, if we have an arm bar is perpendicular control. Okay, if we have an S-mount armbar, we have perpendicular control. And from here, we can go over many different submissions and positions like such. Now, where things get a little bit more interesting is we have examples from both perpendicular and diagonal control, where I not only control him with my body weight, but I also control him biomechanically. So what do I mean by that? If I'm, let's say in an armbar S-mount, for example, if I'm in here, I'm controlling him perpendicularly with my body weight, okay? However, if I sit my body weight to the floor, now my body weight is no longer on him. But since I control his head and his arms in this way, perpendicularly, I can biomechanically hold him down by holding only the points that we need to hold to keep him down. And then now, Alberto, get up from here. It's going to be very tough for him to get up while I'm able to enact my control. Additionally, you see this in variations of diagonal control, where I have the Kimura, for example, where I'm laying across him diagonally, right? And I have diagonal control here. But also another great example where I biomechanically hold the points down is when I prop up to knee on belly. Have you ever considered why we prop up to knee on belly like this, where we control the head and the shoulder via the collar and the hip control here, and then we pop up and we go into the knee on belly? It's because we need some form of diagonal control to keep him down while we transition through our positions. If I don't do this, and Alberto is actively defending himself, when he has his frames in and I pop up, he can easily defend and get his guard back. If I don't, biomechanically hold him down so that I could go into my position. So mastering these elements of perpendicular and diagonal control, using our body weight and controlling them biomechanically, are going to be important for your progress in Jiu-Jitsu.